Good morning, students. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Hardron Skill Center near Fountain Chowk, Himnanagar. Our center code is 034. I'm Ankit Sharma. Since we were discussing in previous lecture, we were discussing about the IDS and IPS for security reasons. Okay. Now today's lecture is data privacy tools and techniques. What is data privacy and what are the techniques to use the data privacy? Okay. So, starting from data privacy, it is necessary to maintain the confidentiality of some of our real wonder stuff. Likewise, each and every person have some kind of personal data and information on the websites which requires some kind of privacy. If your company has some kind of personal information, some kind of business strategies or financial strength or plans that are leaked, it can cause huge damage to the organization's reputation and other aspects also. Every data used by the individual within the organization requires an appropriate kind of confidentiality or security to ensure that the information is not in the wrong hands. So in this lecture, we'll be describing about the security professionals should have a fair idea of how different tools, concepts, and techniques are used to maintain those privacy. So our first topic is what is data privacy. Data privacy is very popularly known as information privacy and is a necessary evil that needs to be taken care of for preserving as well as protecting the documents, personal data information over the internet and those that are collected by any venture firm and other third party organizations. Data privacy is considered as a significant part of information technology security, which gives assurance to an organization or an individual to settle the data that has been shared. As like we are sharing some kind of information, so we need it to be get secured, private. It should have some kind of private stuff. Okay. So securing them includes data privacy. Some kind of technologies data privacy is considering like information technology security, which gives assurance to an organization that your data is not being shared by any other person and has secured all the servers of other third party organizations and are restricted by the external agents. So this is how we protect our data, or this is called data privacy. So what kind of or what type of data that comes under the online privacy? So types of data that comes under the online privacy. So personal or organization specific data that are sensitive. Your personal data or any kind of organizational data is sensitive, which can be used maliciously by others. That will be the first one is financial privacy, your financial kind of things. Okay. Next is medical privacy. Third comes is personal privacy. Fourth comes is online privacy. Fifth comes is residential and geographical privacy. Sixth comes is political privacy. These are the kind of data that comes under the online privacy. Now the question is how is this private and sensitive data can be preserved by transferring from one host to another or to sender. So there are some kind of tools that are required or that are used to protect that data security and privacy. Now here is a list of tools that you must use as a security professional. The first one is I'm writing tools used for protecting data and privacy. The first one is virtual private network, that is VPN. Next comes is proxy server. Okay, these are the tools which are being used. So it is VPN and what is that proxy server. So describing the first one, that is virtual private network VPN. It is a collaborative mechanism and a program that helps in creating safe encrypted connections over a less secure data communication channel. According to security measures, it ensures that data integrity, confidentiality, and users' authentication is maintained by the virtual private network. So there are types of VPNs. Some popular VPNs are, the first one is Express VPN. Next comes NordVPN. These are the types of VPN. IP vanished. Next comes is Hotspot Shield. You can find these on Play Store as well. These are next comes is Cyber Boss Configurability. TunnelWar, Windscribe, Viper, VPN. Okay, these are the VPNs which are being used. So these programs are installed in the systems or your mobile phones to maintain that privacy with the help of security procedures as well as tunneling protocols that are incorporated in these VPNs. There are different types of VPNs such as now types of VPNs. The first one is remote accessing VPN, site to site VPN, hardware VPN, dynamic multi-point VPN. Now next comes is proxy servers that it are also used to security purposes as they act as an entrance between the users and the internet. So these act as an entrance between the users and the internet. It acts as a security guard. So it is an intermediary servers that separates end users from directly accessing any website they are surfing. There are various functionalities of proxy servers in case of working providing security as well as privacy, and all those depends upon use case, employee requirements, and company policies. So they are particularly used as particular addresses you are requesting, and they respond back on the same proxy servers or same kind of servers through which you have been asking that data or information. So proxy servers move ahead of those response data received from the particular website to the user who is using that proxy server. Students, today we have discussed data privacy tools and techniques in which we have been studying about the tools and what is data privacy. And next lecture, we'll be discussing about the security policies like code scanning and URL filtering. Thank you, students.